Welcome back to the Tiny Texan Cooks. Today we're going to be making pork meatloaf. Stay tuned. Every time I go to the grocery store in the meat department, I am shell-shocked over how expensive beef has become. Not so much pork. Pork is a little bit more expensive, but it's still relatively affordable. And what I've been doing is buying pork chops, pork loin, as well as ground pork in lieu of ground beef because it's more affordable. And what I've found is that pork can be replaced for any ground beef recipe, even hamburgers. So today I'm going to be making miniature meatloaves. And instead of putting ketchup on the top, which I'm not a huge fan of ketchup to begin with, I'm going to put a honey balsamic glaze on top. Stay tuned, it's going to be delicious. I'm going to be roasting some yellow potatoes. You'll want to cut these into quarters. 1 minced fresh jalapeno. About 1/3 of a large yellow onion minced. 2 or 3 cloves of garlic minced. 1 thick slice of fresh French bread, torn into little pieces. 1 raw egg, beaten like it owes you money. 1/2 pound of Tyrannosaurus Rex meat, or you can use ground pork. 1 teaspoon of dried basil. For the honey balsamic glaze, you're going to need 1 tablespoon of honey and 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Easy peasy. The potatoes take about an hour to roast in a 375-degree oven. You're going to want to start by coating the potatoes in olive oil and salt. And whatever you do, do not add pepper at this stage. Pepper turns bitter in high heat and it makes it taste gross. So no to the pepper. We'll add it later, I promise. Toss to coat well. Spread the potatoes onto a parchment-lined baking sheet and try to make them in single file. And then you're going to throw them in a preheated oven for about an hour. You're probably going to want to go in at 30 minutes at about the time that we put the meatloaf in and flip them over. Now for the fun part, assembling the meatloaf. Start by adding the beaten egg to the Tyrannosaurus Rex meat. Then you're going to add your dry basil. Your minced garlic. The minced onion. The minced jalapenos. I'm adding the breadcrumbs last after the other ingredients are mixed together so that the breadcrumbs will maintain their integrity and not become doughy. Once the vegetables have been incorporated, season with salt to taste. And now I'm going to gently fold in the breadcrumbs just to make sure that they adhere to the meat mixture. Once the loaves are formed, I'm going to top them with the honey balsamic glaze, and then I'm going to put them in the oven and cook for approximately 30 minutes. Sprinkle some kosher salt on top if desired.